It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And naturally, we missed you, which means we have some information for you. Now, at this time of the year, you know, everybody's talking about, like, you know, we need to get a bit leaner.
Let's get the gains, bro.
Get a bit meaner, you know. Let's get out there and get into the Chana. So we have the founder of the Lean Girl brand, a brand that is completely on the up. It's a brand you have to get involved with because we have a women's nutrition and fitness coach, Angelique Dauterman, who is here in studio to break the concept of what we think it means to lose weight. All right, she has taken the internet by storm by showing us simple swaps and debunking the idea of what we think are high-calorie foods. And it's about time the narrative is shifted because everybody thinks that the weight loss and what is a high-calorie food is so linear, man. Like, you know, we have those obvious things, but suddenly Angelique has lifted the lid on the truths behind these things, which is always good. So welcome and thank you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm excited to be here.
Yeah.
Excited to share the things that I'm passionate about.
And I think what everybody is craving to know more of. I think especially this time of the year, everyone's like, listen, summer's here already, it's Jan, it's new year, new me, let's get these fitness goals going on. So I'm sure you've been getting a lot of interaction online of late.
We have. January is huge because I love the new energy where everyone is inspired and motivated. So I'm like, this is the time that we actually have to start and then get the momentum.
I love that. So let's talk about this incredible work you're doing. Obviously the founder of Lean Girl. Let's talk about Lean Girl exactly. Why did you start it in the first place? How did it come to be? What was the inspiration behind it?
So my inspiration, I think like a lot of people who create a community, was actually through my own struggles. So when I was younger, I was actually really overweight and I pretty much spent a decade of my life dieting, struggling, yo-yo dieting, trying, you know, all the things, all the diets under the sun.
All the frustration as well.
All the frustration. And I then came to know that there's actually a science. Like our bodies are biological machines. And there's actually a science to feeding them, optimizing them, fueling them. So I was like, listen, everyone needs to know about this because it changed my life and it changed where I wanted to go. And then I actually started sharing this online, started to just share my own journey. And then I was like, I actually would love to teach this. I'm so passionate about it. Like still at every dinner party, like if there's food talk, I'm like, I'm there, food, fitness. I just want to share this with people. And I think there's still so many people that are struggling, so many people that are confused. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started.
Let's talk about the confusion. This is important because I think that a lot of people are confused about the concept of diets. Now, of course, you've shared this on your platform, all right? Not that I've checked, but I mean, 150, like 7,000, you know, on Instagram.
Let's just say you're a lean girl.
A couple of lean girls out here.
I'm maybe part of the community a bit, you know what I'm saying? Working on my fitness, baby. But what do you think, in terms of your research with your community, are people struggling with the most when it comes to nutrition and understanding it, as well as exercise?
So I think let me start with the exercise piece. So I think one of the most challenging things when it comes to fitness is firstly, people just worry about the calorie burn. And like in the workout we're gonna do today, I'm gonna share with you like why it is so important to actually get strong. And that is how you build a toned, hard, sculpted, strong body. And I think the second thing is consistency when it comes to exercise. So I think people overcommit to what they're gonna do and they don't have a clear plan, like, what am I going to do? When am I going to do it? And they don't actually carve that time out to be like, it's barbed wire time. I've got to make it happen. And then I think when it comes to nutrition, it's the confusion, right? There's more information out there than ever before, but we're more confused than ever. So I feel like that's what I'm passionate about, simplifying things, going back to the science, going back to the facts, and then actually having fun with it. Because I think when most people think about fat loss, they're like, we're avoiding it. We don't want to do it. We don't want to start the diet because we think pain, torture, restriction. So actually it's like, how do we make it fun? And how do we make it something that's enjoyable? So we don't need the willpower, we don't need the discipline when I'm having protein pancakes for breakfast. So.
Makes sense.
You said pancakes, and that's fine.
You said pancakes. Where do I sign up? Now, obviously, there's a lot of misconceptions, I would imagine, when it comes to like dieting, when it comes to losing weight. And you talk a lot about calories, you talk a lot about like macros, and you talk a lot about like how to put in, I guess, healthy alternatives, right? More importantly for me, it's, I think, a mindset that people need to have about having a calorie deficit, right? Maybe we can elaborate on what exactly does that mean? Is it an effective tool to lose weight? Are there better strategies? Or is this really the science behind it all?
So why I love understanding calories and macros is it's actually really simple if you think of a budget analogy.
Okay.
So stay with me. I want you to imagine that your body has a budget.
Yes.
The budget would be higher to maintain your weight, and if you want to lose fat, your budget's going to be a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Then every single food on the planet has a money amount attached to it, which is the calories. So a chocolate, it's more expensive in calories, in other words. So let's say a slab of chocolate, 500 calories, an apple, 100 calories. So the beauty of it is that you can actually include all those things into your budget. You've just got to be wise to be like, okay, is it worth spending my 500 calories on the chocolate? Or actually, I could have a big, beautiful salad or a big, beautiful burger for the same 500 calories. So once you start thinking of it in that simple way, you actually have more flexibility, more fun, and you can also get more predictable results, because that's the science.
Nice.
Yeah.
And maybe some consistency too for once.
This is great. For anybody who would like to learn a bit more and be part of your community, could you just reiterate your platform where we can find you and join the community? Because I feel like I need to join. I'm going to unfollow, then follow again. Because, no, this is inspiring. So to anybody who just wants to get a better inspo, wants to lose a bit of weight but have some fun with it, how do we follow you? Where do we go?
So the best place would be Instagram.
Yep.
I share daily tips, recipes, everything that you need to know is on Instagram. And we have an amazing community. Because I think any kind of challenge, it's great to know that I'm not the only one.
Yes.
So bringing people together and be like, we're all in this, we're all working on it, we're all leveling up. So yeah, Instagram and my website, leangirlguide.com.
Oh, well, I absolutely love this. Thank you so much for coming through and having this conversation. But we're going to keep the conversation going and the moving going too. And like we've just said, now you're not alone. We can do this all together. Mzansi, I'm going to get changed. I'm going to get prepped for an incredible 2-part workout session.
What,
that's going to be happening. Yeah, man, we're doing it proper. We're getting the goals this year. So it's time to get a lean girl mantra going right now and get you prepared for summer, because Angie's here to surf.